Hi, I'm Sean, and you're watching Shopworx. Taking a bit of a break today from working on the 6-door Bronco build, or whatever we're going to call that thing in the end. And I'm going to be heading out and picking up a piece of equipment. Can't really say bought sight unseen, but it was like minus 45 out Celsius there. Didn't see it run, didn't hear it run, so we're getting what we're getting. So we're getting prepared to go on a bit of an adventure and hopefully meet my tire guys out there and see where she leads. Go load the old goat up there and anything you think we need, and should be ready to go for just about anything we need. I hope shouldn't be much to it, I'm thinking, but a little bit of mishmash of anything there. See if we can't get her going. Starting fluid, some fluid film, cat's ass, infrared heater there for propane, and a little bit of hydraulic oil. When I was out there last time, I believe the engine oil looked good, so I'm not going to pack anything for that. Well, I guess while we're waiting, in the meantime, take you for a little walk around on John's 92 here. Been a good little truck. We've had it for, what would that be now? Probably 13 years. I think he bought it 2005-ish, somewhere around there. So, with 300 and some thou on her. Still going strong. Had a bunch of damage to her from that hailstorm that hasn't been touched or repaired yet. Needs a windshield and get rid of the golf ball divots, but got a good locker in the front. She goes just about anywhere. Got the old 7.3 IDI on her with a straight pipe. Good work truck. Throw some shovels in the back and don't have to worry too much about her. Well, I'm sure that'll get her back to the shop anyway. Well, here she is. This is, you can see, hasn't gone anywhere in a while. I think we were out here about a month ago, and minus 45 plus wind chill, and kind of had to, crap her get off the pot on it. So we bought her without hearing her run, so today's going to be a first. See how it goes. Tires are all pretty rotten on here. I'll do a little walk around on here probably, and there's some stuff to fix. I know some of the stuff needs fixing. There's a crack in the frame I gotta have to fix on for sure. And my tire guys out here are gonna be doing her up and putting some rubber on there. Rubber's gonna be worth more than the grader. Guarantee that. We got the 471 Jimmy in her. I was told it runs good and no engine noise, no tranny noise, so took the guy's word for it, and we'll see. I do know these tires are shot. They're all 13 by 24s. I'm getting 14 24s put on it. And here I'll walk up. Plan on driving her back to the shop, and you got rubber coming apart like that, and it just kind of makes the guy a little leery. Here you can see what I was talking about, needing the tires. Problem with the exhaust manifold, I'm gonna have to fix up there. Looks like somebody's tried a few times and didn't weld it right. This thing's gonna have a series of videos by the time I'm done, I'm sure. Get her all cleaned up and fixed up, and got a job for it in the spring, it sounds like. So
I like to do them on here. Plus they're so heavy and awkward usually that it's just easy to do them right on the machine.
Okay. I've never seen one of these come apart, so.
Oh, okay. Nah, these are pretty basic. This is 3C split rim, so.
Pretty simple. Googling, and some have a
up on the O-ring to seal everything, and then the lock ring holds everything together.
Yeah, when I was looking at them and we're looking at this there, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go road speed all the way back with her.
No, that one and
the front on the far side there is coming apart pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I seen another one with a big split in it too. That probably wouldn't make it, tubes or not.
Oh yeah, I think that's good. Still? Reminder. If I learn something today, it's going to be write the phone number down in case I get a flat.
I'll give you a card. I'll give you his number. You'll know how to do these by the time we're done.
Definitely a little bit of size difference there.
Wider and taller.
Yeah.
You're going to have how much room I think in between.
Oh, be more than that. Come on. About 6 inches.
There's my nemesis I'll have to fix right there. Got a crack there and underneath a little bit. We'll extend that fish plating out. hydraulic leaks. I'm sure we're going to need to change a bunch of hoses on her in the near future. Oil down in the cab here. Bunch of glass is hurting. Seems like she's got a decent gauge package up there. We'll see what works once we hopefully get her running today. Get tires on here first and see where that takes us. And we got smoke coming off the oil pan heater again. Just like it was when we showed up. Well, it's about 2 weeks later since we first came out here. Tire guys had a bit of a kerfuffle trying to get them apart. Everything was really rusted up and had to go put tubes back in them. We were trying to go tubeless, but they didn't have enough tubes to do the job. So it sat and sat for basically the last 2 weeks. So we're here this morning, plugging it in right now. And I'll be coming back a little later on and give her a quick once over and hopefully drive her home today if everything works out. Looks a little better with some new boots. Hopefully it's gonna run good today. We'll have to find out. How much does you want to dump in there?
Half of what's there. One bottle, 550 liters. Well, at least. No idea whether this fuel here is summer or winter or what. That's right. Toss that pump up here, we'll top her off. That'll reach. Watch the dollar signs fly by here.
Are we ready? Uh-oh.
What?
Damn fuel filter's got a crack, right?
Fuel filter?
The crack's right in the housing here.
Oh. Well, I got no fuel coming yet, so.
Ready?
Yep. Nothing. I can't get the pump nozzle to kick. One of them.
Is that the nozzle again?
No, I think you change it to something, but I need pressure in here to kick it. Oh, that'll do.
Didn't expect that. First time I've ever had that. Strap pipe will really fall off.
Well, you stand by there. Yeah, it's pumping now. You got about 6 inches to go, I think. 6-7 inches. This is winter fuel here we're putting in. Shut her off. Shut her off! We're close enough. Foam's a ½ inch from the top here, so I'm sure that'll get us where we need to go anyway. I'll have to get a new handle and filter housing, it looks like, eh? Or at least filter housing for sure. I don't think it's building enough pressure to make that handle kick. I hear the ripper leaks down on here, so very bottom of the, better put some oil in there. Funnel, may as well use the oil the guy gave us there. Came with her. Be the same stuff. I'm sure this thing's not too picky on hydraulic fluid. Hopefully that'll work. See how high this gets up on the dipstick. Pain in the butt to fill.
Where did you put the soccer set?
Tranny hump. You want to grab our oil there, John? There's some little humps and junk bottom here somewhere, I think.
Well,
some little goobers. New Holland, isn't it? Yeah, it is New Holland.
I don't know. You want to take it home?
What?
Take it home with you?
Well, may as well, I guess, if we need it, but
Where's the cover?
right here. Grab the other bucket and fill it. I'm not gonna dump the little gritty stuff in there.
I don't know if you need any more.
It's not on the dipstick yet. I got nothing. Nothing. Get a chance to go through this thing, we'll dump her all anyway.
Yeah.
Nope, tank good. Drain it. Bet you this tank holds 20 gallons of hydraulic oil anyway. Well, at least the guy said it leaks hydraulic fluid and tank would be empty. So, knew to at least come with some. Apparently leaks out of the rippers there. Somewhere they bleed down over a couple of days, leaks out. I guess the answer to that one in the time being is set the rippers on the ground. Well, that's the last of that. Oh yeah. Add the dipstick down and see what we got. Might need more oil. Not even on the dipstick.
I guess we gotta go
Well, that's pretty much the depth of the tank here. Let's dip it with this wire I found over there and see.
You still recording?
Yeah. Yeah, I got about 1.5 inches of hydraulic oil in that tank.
Really?
Yeah.
And we better go buy some more.
At least a 5 or 2. Well, another trip to town and bucket of oil. See how far this one gets us. So I can't fill the funnel too fast. It's hard to see. Kind of an awkward spot. You think they'd put the fill over here or something, eh?
Yeah.
Not in the center, right under the hinge. See if that got us anywhere close here on the dipstick. Nada.
I guess bring that one over.
One more.
Oh, apparently we got a dead battery on here. So, rev her up and hope she takes her. Oh, we're walking around looking for oil leaks up here, and not many threads left on that one. Better tighten that up before we take her all the way back to the shop. Well, it's starting to turn now, John. Yeah, you're turning the whole thing. Yeah, jack it up and wedge it in or something.
We'll give it a whirl and see if it'll work. I got it jammed up a bit, see?
Maybe cross riding.
Can't back it off none either. I just need some more weight on it, eh? A little more, and there's a hole. Okay. Oh, that makes you feel a little better.
Well, that should have it a lot better now anyway. Got something through the hole, sucked up. Don't think that would have made her all the way back. Originally, what caught my eye down here was all the oil leaking down. It's coming out of the steering box and coming down the shaft here. Probably some bushings gone in there, bushings or bearings and a seal, and who knows what else there. So that's probably where all that oil's going, judging by the bucket mark and fresh grader tracks. Here I thought it'd be the Detroit leaving grips.
Well, guys, got the blade up, got it, well, I guess got it running first of all. Got the blade up, got the rippers up. A lot of air trapped in the hydraulics there, so. Check that out too. But looks like we're going to be going cruising home here now. I'm not going to play with the rest of this until I get back to the shop there and get some time, but I want to get going on that 6-core and get that built up. So just going to get up to the shop and get parked for probably a month or two or so anyway before I can play with it at least. So do more of an in-depth out there, be nice and quiet. The guy can walk around and check her out and get it off this guy's property. Well, guys, had to do a voiceover on this. The cab noise is just too loud. So basically got the hang of it now. Cruising along here. It doesn't want to shift gears that great between first, second, third, and fourth. I think the driveline brake needs to be adjusted in it, and tires are just a going, getting pretty good for traction for the most part, and just doodling along without getting into fourth there. I can get into fourth, but it just drags. So I got the gauge package up here. It's not working right, missing the key, so I think that's why the gauges aren't coming on. A lot of the switches aren't working for lights and everything. Notice the alternator's not putting out, which may or may not have something to do with the key. So just trucking along, not monkeying with all the different controls, and just trying to get back home, get back to the shop there. Only thing that's working is the handbrake for brake. The other one, as you can see here, just goes straight to the floor, doesn't do a single thing. So we're going to have to investigate that. Probably put new brake lines on and bleed everything out there. Gonna have to have a good once over. I think I know how to rework the front steering box there that's leaking oil. Might just get rid of it altogether, put a little hydraulic orbital valve on up top here, and go with ram style steering down below there. If I can find a big enough orbital valve, probably be the way to go, instead of trying to find old parts from who knows how many years ago. You know, the steering box there, I'm sure bearing seals, all that stuff's not going to be, well, seals probably be fairly easy to find, but anything Champion specific for this thing I think might be a little tough to get my hands on, so going to be a little better for view too if a guy can get rid of it. See what else a guy can lose and improve on here. I know I'm going to rework that whole instrument cluster setup on there for sure. So we left it around 2:30 in the afternoon there, after we monkeyed around and monkeyed around and monkeyed around with it. So you can see it's starting to get dark. It is cold. The heater's not working in here. Getting a little closer to the shop at this point. It's now around 4:30, so it's getting dark out. No working lights, no alternator. Good thing that old Detroit just picks along mechanically. Two blade lights were the only thing I got a faint glow from, so we're gonna truck it up the last mile and a half here or so, and hopefully get there before she's too dark and be done with her. That old Detroit's just going good. Loads up good on the hills and clears back out. Really happy with the way that's running. I know it's got some transmission issues, a bunch of hydraulic leaks to fix, and valve bodies leaking, no brakes. I've driven worse. There's no hood to fly off on this one, so I'm glad I had my gloves. Well, I made her back to the shop just at dusk, but I couldn't make her up the hill, so having to park it down below in the lower area. Spun out going up the laneway, spun out going up the back way. Yeah, all this snow here is all sticky. Is just above 0 today, so just above freezing, and kind of made a mess of things. What's that?
I think what I'm going to do is I'll get a a 3/4 and a 1-inch ball valve.
Yeah.
And we'll put a pan under there and change it out tomorrow. Just put a ball valve. Then get a 90 on it.
Well, that's going to be a big pan.
Well, no, we'll just have it ready to go so that when we pull that out, we pop one in quick.
Smell antifreeze.
Yeah, well, it could be an antifreeze leak right there. Or right there. No, it could be antifreeze. Off the head.
Possibly.
But I'll tell you one thing, sure sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I didn't see any blow-by by any means.
I didn't either. Wonder why antifreeze up there. We'll have to dig into that some more.
Yeah.
We got some steering conundrums we're going to have to fix too, but they should be easy to fix. A lot easier than finding parts anyway, put it that way.
What is it?
I think we should put a orbital valve on the front there. And a couple of rams. Be done with it. Forget about that gear, hydraulic assist gearbox on it.
Yeah.
Alternator's not charging, I can guarantee that.
No.
As soon as I pulled the ammeter on, it was a discharge.
Take a picture. Take a picture on it.
I'll have to grab that with the phone. Got to fix that exhaust manifold.
Okay.
Well, guys, thanks for watching my escapades there, bringing the grader back. I'm going to be getting back onto this thing again. Got to get it done. Once this is done here, we're going to be probably working on some equipment. We're going to be working on maybe trenchers and compactor and some other things like that I need to get going for spring. So that's going to be end of March, maybe April. Start getting into some equipment again, and then who knows where that'll go after that. I'm going to be working on this thing here and there as well. But I know once I get it out of here in end of February, early March, there's still going to be a lot left that I'd like to do to make it mine, kind of thing. So be some upgrades and stuff as we go with that as well. So again, thanks for watching. If you guys like it, like and subscribe, or leave some comments, or whatever. Anything helps. So have a good one.